believe you have your own vows, hey? Right, so we'll start with Candy. You're going to share yours to Jonty.
Okay, well, you've always said I'm quite a successful person and that I can do anything I want to do. I can choose any career path, and no matter what it is, I will be successful. So I decided that for one day I'm going to be a poet. So I wrote you a poem. I've never known somebody to love the way you do. I'm going to say that again because it's really important that you get it, because I'm speaking the truth, okay? I've never known someone to extend love the way that you do. And I'm not just talking about your affection towards me, although your hugs and your kisses are incredibly amazing. But I'm talking about the ever-extending peace that presses against my cheeks in the midst of hopelessness. When we're faced with a trial and we're brought to our knees, you always remain firm and unshaken. Even when doubt tries to enclose around us and the pressure of fear torments us, you remain. And if I can't take the surrounding chaos anymore, and I'm somehow found riding a bitter wave of agony and frustration, causing me to punch you with words so ruthless it would turn any other man's backbone into powder, yet you, my tower of strength, will reach out your hand. If I bite the hand that's pulling me back to my feet, you'll wrap your other arm around me so that I'm stuck in your beautiful presence, your beautiful, beautiful presence, your presence melting away the anxiety, your presence turning bitterness into a tsunami of endurance, and I can now persevere. Your mercy is endless. How do you do it? Tell me, please. How do you love me so righteously when I am undeserving? And you don't tell me I deserve it all, when the only thing I've ever done right was trip over the cross, causing me to stumble into God's grace named Jesus, who led me to the one who ties on courage like it's a pair of tackies, the one who drinks joy as if it's a cup of red wine, spilling in the form of laughter, and we do this daily. The one who heaven calls a gift. I unwrap you. I unwrap you like a child on Christmas Day, filling with layers of graciousness, gentleness, patience, goodness, faithfulness, wisdom, more wisdom, and another layer of wisdom. I find myself staring into the face of a warrior who arms himself with a double-edged sword engraved on it purity. You stab me right in the heart. You, my lovely soldier, have slain the dragon. Backed by Jesus and the rest of heaven, you brought her down simply by lifting her up with showers of praises. No, you didn't just stand there and watch as Jesus cleaned out all of her wounds. You picked up a swab, anointed it with the stars, and dabbed each painful lesion until they became scars of wonder and galaxies of testimonies. You crowned her with glory, and you spoke royalty over her, spoke royalty into her, until she believed it. You turned the dragon into your bride. Now, I cannot stand here and vow that I'm going to be perfect, because you know me better than that. I cannot promise that I won't make mistakes, because you know me better than that. And I cannot vow that I won't be a bit dogmatic at times, and I apologize now in advance for all the times that I'm going to think I'm right. I'm sorry. But I can vow that I will always allow the Holy Spirit to transform me and my way of thinking so that I can be better. I promise to stick it out with you until the very end, because you are my only option. And I vow that as long as God is first in my life, you will be first with Him, because you are in Him and He is in you. I vow to sow into this marriage a heart of gratitude, because I cannot thank God and your family enough for raising such a man. Jonathan, you're far too much for me to stand, and I have to pray for myself often that I learn to receive your abundant love. There's just so much of it, I just can't. My prayer for you is that you always, always, always go back to the fountain. That's your main source, don't forget that. My prayer for our children is that they learn what respect is through us, and they learn how to respect because of us. And my prayer for my marriage, our marriage, is that may it always reap selflessness. Today, I commit my whole life to being your beautiful bride.